that time. Yes, sir. We back 3-episode rule. I'm here with Afro Comedy 765, Watson _ the Great, and the Gore Cartel. And then I think we reviewed Kaiju number 8, the first 3 episodes of that. That did pretty well on the interweb. So now we're doing Remonster.
Let's go, baby.
So this was something. It's I recommended this last episode if you watched it. So
yo,
I'm not saying it's my fault, but it is my fault. But it made Spider King,
aka it's a slapper
of the Bird Cartel. This is 3-episode rule where we reviewed the first 3 episodes of a new anime for the season, and then it's up to you if you want to keep watching it or even start watching it the first time. Don't say we didn't warn you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Remonster starts off with a girl killing the main character. We don't know his name. She says a name, but we don't confirm that his name or not.
Yeah.
So, she's offing me right now, and then he wakes up. You guess it, Isekai into a goblin, and he gets fed a slug from
a larva of some sort.
He gets fed a slug from an elder, and just like, fuck it, I'm going back to sleep. He's tripping. He ain't talking about goblins. Their lifespan is faster than humans, so you go through each day. Actually, you go through each day with the main character, and his name is Gabro.
Gabro. He's the bro of the gob.
He's the bro of the gob. So obviously, Gabro, he does the little prison mentality once he gets up, and befriends Gabichi, the biggest goblin of the group. And for the most part, they just go hunting, and they hunt, I think, a horned rabbit. That was the first thing.
Yep.
So Gabichi runs it down. He hits it overhead, whatever. They eat it, and
the fantasy jackalope.
You see a glow going over Gabro's eyes. It's just like, oh, what's that? And they keep hunting, and it's like, oh, it happened again. So in the previous, he had a ability called Absorption. So if you saw a slime, he's basically the same thing Rimuru got for the most part. He has gluttony. So just like whatever he eats, he absorbs the abilities of it. So not the most original idea, but it's fine. Things happen. So what's the elder one named Gob something?
Gobjiro or
Gob something.
It's Gobji. Gobji was the old man's name, I do believe.
Tells Gabro that there's a lot of Gob in this show. So no Diddy.
Whole lot of Gob, no Diddy.
Tap your head, and then you can see your rank and stuff like that. So Gabro's already like level 81. And he's like, yo, now everybody gets to level 100 and you turn into a hobgoblin. So for the most part, the first episode is pretty much just like him getting acclimated to his abilities and stuff like that. And then, one day, now you get to the little fucked up part about it. One day it's raining, and he's like, fuck it, let me go back. And he goes back in the store.
Room.
Goes back in the store, sees multiple pregnant human women, and the way, if you've seen Goblin Slayer, then you know why.
Y'all niggas know how goblins get down.
The goblin gene is so strong. Whatever they mate with, it's going to be a goblin. So obviously, you're gonna prefer
Are goblins anime niggas?
That's what I was about to say. It sounds like a black person.
Are goblins anime niggas with the super potent genetics?
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm sorry.
It would also explain why there's so many BDGs out there.
He chooses to ignore the women since he was human once and starts making new weapons. And then you see this evil snarl from the old man. It's just like, yo, we might get some new supplies coming soon, and you know what that means. So, fresh meat.
Asshole perv.
So, that was pretty much episode 1. I don't think they got Gabby. Did Gabby join the hunt in episode 1? Or
no, Gabby didn't. No, because she was born at the same time as Gabkichi and Gabro, but I don't think that we put.
But she was infatuated with them. Just like, yo, you're the smartest one, you're the best one here. I think
she was like, them niggas be eating.
I think they went on one hunt for the snake, and then he got the venom resistance and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
you know,
He told them they couldn't eat the head.
right, and then I think it was the episode the end of episode 1. He got jumped by the other goblins and it's like, yo, we got prison.
Yeah, they tried to pack him out.
They try to pack him out. They gonna try to DP him out, and then not that way, but the West Coast terms for gang initiated.
Disciplinary, not double P.
Yeah. So he got them up out of here, and then so he turned into, I believe at the end of the first episode, he turned into a hobgoblin. After
The only difference between a goblin and a hobgoblin, apparently, folks, is that them niggas get hair.
Yeah, and they look more human-like. But what y'all think about the first episode?
I listen. I came into it with a bit of trepidation, if you would, but super solid for a first episode. Fucking no over exposition, sort of just it's an isekai. We're getting in here. We're in a new world. Here's the rules so far. So I give it a solid B. Nothing horrible.
I thought the first episode was okay. It was slow. A little. What do they call it?
Exposition. An introduction.
No, not clickbait, but fan service. Like I kind of felt some fan service.
Not
in there.
really, but
There wasn't no fan service in the first episode, really. But, unless you're counting like the random tied up naked women as fan service, and I didn't think that's what that was quite. Although there's some.
What he did turn to hobgoblin in the second episode, and then
Okay,
so,
I was gonna say it was.
No, in the first episode he turned into a hobgoblin.
Oh, okay. So he did make it level 100.
Yeah, he fought the bear in the second episode.
Yeah, the third episode where he ain't got where. Yeah.
I give it like I give it a B. I don't think it was like terrible. It was just a little more slow paced, but maybe more of the word I was looking for, is like shock value, because I wasn't expecting what you were just describing.
You wasn't expecting goblins to be on that kind of timing?
No, I wasn't expecting to see. I wasn't expecting to see Goblin Slayer Part 2.
Listen, you can go back and look through all the goblins. Listen, the one thing of goblin lore that stays the same no matter what the medium is, goblins are horny as hell, yo.
The horny bull. But
I thought it was cool to understand the transformations of the goblins. I thought that was neat.
So episode 1 was slow, and episode 2 picked up real fast. So episode 2,
dude.
Gabichi and Gabro's the main character. They go into a spar to test their abilities, and of course Gabro won because he has absorption. He has more abilities than Gabichi. So they're going on hunts. So they're hunting like new shit now. They hunt.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're up in the game. Ain't no more rabbits.
They're hunting bats, armadillos, like snakes, anything for Gabro to get new abilities of, like the venom resistance, the echolocation. They hunt orcs now and shit for the libido.
Well, they got the echolocation from the bat when they went.
Yeah, I said the bats, armadillos, the snakes, the
orcs,
and stuff like that.
They hunted a lot of shit in episode 2, honestly. Now that you're listening in front of me.
The libido kicks in later, so we'll go to episode 3 after that. But episode 2, so they decide from that episode where the goblins were like jealous of them. He's like, yo, let's bring some food back for them. And it's like, all right, thanks for bringing us food.
Work smarter, not harder.
You're like, listen, we're a team. I'll train y'all. I'll show you how to do shit. I'll show y'all how to hunt and all this other shit. So like, all right, cool. Fair enough. So you start getting the respect of the tribe and all that stuff. But then later on, once they're training, the Raiders came back. So he kind of got the tribe to himself.
The niggas' daddies came back. The Raiders were the generation that actually gave birth to these. I feel like that's important context.
Yeah, so it's like the young niggas versus the old niggas at this point. And then just like they got new human women there also. So it's just like the horniness is there. And like, listen, I'll watch over the women. And it's like, who is this fuck nigga right here? He's like, then they got goblin mages and all that other shit. So
Right.
they
Yeah.
go, like, listen, y'all square up, and whoever wins get to run the tribe. Of course, he uses one of the spider's ability.
Yeah.
Spider silk, tie him up. He's like, yo, that's a weapon. You can't use it. I'm like, nah, not really. It kind of comes from my body, so it's like spit.
Yeah.
So I win. And then
Yo, I beat you with my spit is crazy. No diddy.
no
That's what
diddy.
girls
So
love.
time is up. Your time is now. Man, we get a little dark into it. So just like they're training, and it's like, yo, why are we listening to this fuck nigga? Let's go get these humans for ourselves. And
I
Godbro
was gonna
told
say, we
these
try and get
humans,
some. They got hungry for some yams. They went yams.
Godbro told these
first.
humans, nobody will lay a hand on you, and not including myself. Nobody will do that. You're protected. So
Yeah.
Godbro got sense from one of the monsters. So he has like he got spider sense pretty much. So
He got all the basic skills that any nigga needs in an RPG, yo.
So the hobgoblins try to get the human women, and like, listen, what I tell y'all. So he beats them down.
my hoes.
He kills one of them with a sword.
Yeah, he
He
did.
tells guy Beach, he's like, listen,
No, it was the poison though. He forgot about the poison because he said
yeah.
I guess I gave him too much venom. I was like,
no,
damn.
that was the training in the cave.
Oh, it was because he stabbed him with the horn. Okay.
He said,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
so strong. If I hit one of these people with one of the goblins gently, he'll go down. But he didn't readjust his venom for the most part. And then he told God B to take these hobgoblins outside. He tied them up, gave him to get down a lay down treatment, beat his ass to near death in the rain, and let them sit there overnight. He's like, listen,
Till he died. The nigga that got hung up at the tree, he ended up dying.
Yeah, that
'Cause
guy.
I was gonna say he said that death was a mercy come the morning.
he's like, listen, rules are rules. Get down or lay down. That's all I gotta say. And then them niggas got cooked. And then so the human women that they did have, one was like a new warrior. Two of the twins were a seamstress and a cook.
Yeah.
And they had the alchemist chick that's
The alchemist,
the healer joint. And then the other one was
the feisty redhead, the warrior.
no, the one that was like can make weapons and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, the smith.
The
And the
alchemist-
appraiser.
the
She was an
alchemist-
appraiser and
The blacksmith chick.
the blacksmith. Oh,
So Nagami, other than that, she upgraded also from just carrying bags. So they had a full frontal like goblin army. So they got the one mage just by herself, the other woman that can do the frontal attacks. Got me just doing the rear attacks, got long range attacks. So he just got a whole goblin army right now. So in the episode 2, he goes venturing off north, and
to find the red bear.
he finds the red bear. So he killed like a unicorn, got that ability, like an armored unicorn.
It's actually a tricorn though. It had
That
3
tricorn.
horns.
So one attack turned into 3. He learned magic when in the mist because the mage goblin got one of his books. So he goes to the north, and then the elder goblin was telling him, listen, don't go in the north. Do not fight the red bear. So that's probably one of the best fights in the show for the most part. Fights the red bear. They go into like pretty much a draw.
Hey,
And by the morning, he's eating the red bear. He got all the red bears and then falls asleep. Hit that yes, and he turns into a motherfucking ogre. He evolves into an ogre, and then that ended episode 2.
he did lose an arm in the fight with the red bear though,
He did lose an arm.
he sure did, and then it turned into slime.
and he broke his sword off in its mouth too.
Fire breathing bear. He said
Yo,
that's the first time he ever seen
listen,
that.
y'all think the women you think if it's a red bear in the woods, they gonna pick the red bear?
You got to put that up on the.
Because I don't think they're going to pick the red bear.
We gotta go to the Dark Continent. We gotta figure that one out.
The Dark Continent, you gonna pick the red bear or the?
Or the random nigga minding his business. Out here foraging.
What y'all think of episode 2?
You know,
I like the increase in pace.
Oh yeah. I was just gonna say. I thought that was solid. The progression of the episode was a little more sped up because you got used to. Because it was literally like what every 5 minutes, maybe 2 to 3 minutes, you get a day 53, day 2. So you kind of got a feel.
Yeah,
for,
sometimes 2 or 3 days nothing happened.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
was gonna say they did skip a couple of days where they were like, it was just regular shit.
But I thought it was pretty good. They were, as far as at least the progression of the main character, is actually kind of faster than I thought they would do it because he got like what 1 or 2 transformations that second episode, or was it just one?
He turned from a high guy to an orc.
Oh,
I mean,
No. I was gonna say I don't know what because I know that they called him an ogre later on, but he was like, I'm not an ogre, so I don't know if he was just like a higher hobgoblin. We know that orcs and just look like pigs, folks. Just so you know.
Yeah, but they said in the beginning of episode 3, he turned to an ogre. But yeah, episode 3.
I give episode 2 an A. I liked it. You know, it picked up. I liked that we got to see fucking. There's some grittiness to there. When the compound fractures happened, the bones were popping out. The blood was there, but not overdone.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they killed them lycanthropes, yeah.
Man.
Yo, when they murked the orc, when they jumped that first orc, got the rock stuck in his head and fucking then had Gobkichi break the nigga's leg as he was running, and then Gobro finished him off with the horn in his face. I was like, that's kind of brutal.
Yeah, he jumped the fuck out of him.
Oh yeah, they packed that nigga out for real, all the way out.
So episode 3, he evolves to a ogre, comes back to the John, and then he's telling him just like, yeah, we haven't had an ogre in so long. Just
you saw the eyes. You saw the eyes of all the females checking too. They were like, this nigga.
Yeah, all the women was just eyeing him down. Gami, all the human women eyeing him down. And then, I mean, episode 3 was pretty much a random episode, so it's just like
the carbuncle popped up.
Yeah, they was hunting for spirit stones, and they found a trove, a hidden lair with a carbuncle.
A wizard had his whole stash in this fucking cave just chilling.
So a carbuncle came in, they hear the carbuncle and then beat a bunch of random niggas that was in there, and obviously no match for
he tried to let him live though.
Yeah, but niggas.
I don't know he could do 3rd grade magic, right? That's what he said. That's what they say.
I was like, y'all pretty good. Like, y'all pretty good. You got the little stuffed boy in there. Got the corny mage in there.
But then we found out though that they weren't pretty good. They just had good items. They were actually
right.
They weren't good. They just had good items.
So he got rid of them. Got rid of the thieves. The carbuncles is like, listen, you can have whatever you want. They got a bunch of legendary weapons in that. And he went out, tried the weapons. Then he ran into the dryad.
The dryad.
He
finally got libido skill he got from the orc.
That's his first piece of yams. So you got the dryad yams.
I love that he mentioned that though. He was like, I may not have been a virgin in my last life, but I'm a virgin now. So he got the dryad yams. The ultimate honey pack.
Apparently, it went out it went through the forest guidelines that all the women knew he fucking a dryad. Well,
the dryad, she left hickeys on him. She left the hater marks.
Yeah, she left the hickeys on him.
So nothing else happened. That was until the end when the alchemist was like,
she was like, let me get that, son.
They're like, they know you've been out getting busy outside these caves. So she wanted parts, and then everybody was like, listen.
Everybody popped up.
Why'd you listen? Can we join? I know you're not going to do it without us. So you fucked all 6 chicks.
He put the gold. Listen, and sometime during the training, the spider web got upgraded to gold thread. So this nigga put a whole golden curtain up.
So it It definitely turned into a harem. So he fucked all chicks, all 5 chicks.
Yeah,
all
but
6
he's
of them
actually
for 5
getting
hours.
yams though. He ain't playing coy with these bitches, trying to dodge the ass. He was like, let me get that.
He dodged the ass the first 2 episodes, but now it's just like, no, you getting fucked.
Nah, he dodged until he figured out how to use libido right. That dryad, he was like, shit, maybe I can knock it down.
So even though it was a short, it wasn't a short episode. It was more like a filler episode. But you know, the shenanigans.
No, that's character development, nigga. What you talking about? We watched the main character go from a boy to a man.
Nah, get out of here.
No, how did we not?
We did.
He got that first piece of ass and then immediately went and got 6 more right after. Nigga, you, me, and Ken, we all wish that's how the first time went. You knocked off that first one, there was immediately 6 others that was waiting.
What y'all think of episode 3?
Can I give it an S? Can I give it an S? Because I've been so tired for so long of these main characters that accumulate these harems, but they're afraid to do any work. And he even said at the end of it, he'd take responsibility if he knocked one of them up. Like I said, this was a character development episode from a boy to a man.
A true hero, a true man /
yeah.
What is he? What'd you say he was? A goblin?
Yeah, a hobgoblin, an ogre.
He's an ogre now.
Look, they call him an ogre. You know who else they call the ogre? Yujiro Hanma. There's what the fuck going on.
So would you get episode 3?
You know, I gotta go with Afro. I give it an A too. I mean, partially because of the harem part, but the speed and the growth of, I mean, he's a different species, but the way he was able to develop a leader, transformation, get the women, you know, stand on business, all at the same time. It was just like, oh, okay, I feel you. You got it all knocked out in 3 episodes.
Yeah, but it was also challenge. I also want to say it was good to see a main character that wasn't thirsty. He wasn't out here just trying. They were the thirsty ones. He was just out here quenching. That's it. That's all.
That's it.
That nigga was out here getting a little hydration. Because if you look at all the skills he used in that final arc, he used liquid manipulation. He used libido again. He was working them skills, yo. He used it still as a training montage. It was both pleasure and advancing his skills.
But definitely
Go ahead.
Nah, definitely solid episode. I went past the 3 episodes, so
I haven't yet, but I'm gonna.
Episode 5 now, so I definitely watched the 4th episode. You get the other species in there. You get the elves come through.
Oh, don't tell me, because I'm gonna watch after this. I'm gonna go back and continue watching.
The elves was in there talking shit. So I mean,
I saw the elves in the intro. I was like, oh, he gonna get him some elf ass too. I'm here for it.
Yo, Watson, what we about to say?
Oh, I was gonna say the only drawbacks that I mean, I guess they're not drawbacks, but it was very similar. Was just some of the anime we've seen, you know, Goblin Slayer, how the king, I can't remember the name of it, but how the king did something, you know, just got the king together. Oh, how the king rebuilt the kingdom or some shit like that. What else? Oh, it kind of reminded me of Solo Leveling with the upgrades. He just had to.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Power. You know, so there was a lot of similarities in a couple of them that came to mind. So I don't want to say it was a drawback, but that's what almost got me to it. Even 10 Rings, you know, aka the harem that he was having himself. But that's what I almost was like, this is all right, because this is a combination of stuff. Even the slime, the reincarnation, it's kind of like that too. Like you guys said, it's the isekai. So
I was gonna say the isekai formula is pretty well defined at this point.
Yeah, so, pretty much, except for like, you know, jobless and stuff like that. That's taking a whole different route. But yeah,
let's go Tensei.
That was 3 episode rule. Green Monster. I'm gonna keep watching it. You know,
I would say I'm gonna keep watching too.
Me too.
So yeah, next is Go Loser Rangers. I'm already on episode 4 on that.
Let's go.
The life of a Putty.
I like that story.
Now episode 4 was a mess, but
it was all over the place.
We'll tell you soon about the first 3 though.
Right.
Yes.
So we'll do that next. We'll do that next week. Maze Spider Cam, aka the Villain of the Blur Cartel Roundtable. I had an idea for Roundtable. I think I might switch it up, but we'll figure it out. So
always.
We'll be on Wednesday at 8. African Comedy 765. Casual Conversations about 10-ish.
Yeah, I was gonna say right in there, round 10-ish on Wednesday, somewhere in there. It's always late night content anyway.
And then Watson _ the Great TikTok,
YouTube, Instagram.
You know
what I mean?
Other than that, 3 episode rule. We're gonna go watch Welcome to Hollywood, diss track tier list, and then what it sound like. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be some Kendrick Drake craziness going on. Metro grooming, graffiti. I don't know. Maybe J. Cole did the right thing.
It might have been smart to test this one out, yo.
Hey, he saw that coming.
Maybe J. Cole was right. And then I'm definitely next week. I'm doing X-Men 97 review that I got a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
We'll see y'all niggas. Enjoy yourselves. Watch anime.
Right.
That part.